Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your man, Grandma J here, coming at y'all with a video right quick. I got some important topics to touch on. It might be a long video, it might not, but I didn't write anything down or nothing like that. I just got these topics that I've been thinking about over, I want to say the past week, and it's done crossed my mind a few times. And I was just watching a video by Scooby Doo where he was talking about, be careful applying to some of these companies out here because a lot of them do lie. What you'll find in the trucking industry is when you're searching for jobs, whether you're experienced or inexperienced, you'll see that a lot of these companies they paint this picture. They talk the walk, but they don't walk the talk, or sometimes they never do both. And if you find one that talks the walk and that walks the talk, it's like you gotta hold on to that company because you never know if you're gonna find another one again. Like a lot of people, a lot of companies, they talk a good game. They get you into orientation. They might not fill your head up with lies, but they may give you this certain perception of the company, whether it be, oh, we have an open door policy, great communication, um, we do all that we can to accommodate your needs as the driver. And then after orientation, once you start working there, you start seeing patterns. Okay, the communication with this company isn't all that great, or I don't like how my driver manager is talking to me. Different things that make or break your experience pretty much at a company. So it's really hard to find a job that you like in the trucking community, because in the trucking industry, because you have to sacrifice somewhere. Like, you might find one that pay good, but you may not be home as often, or you may be home as often, but you ain't getting that many miles, or you ain't making as much money as you thought you were gonna make. And this company might pay you 57 cents per mile, and this company offering you 46 cents per mile, and you like, I'm not gonna go to the company that's offering 46 cents per mile if this company offering me 57 cents. And then you go to the 57 cent per mile company and you're not getting no miles. But if you would have went to the 46 cent per mile company, you would have been getting, all the miles. So it's almost like they average out. Or so you just got to be careful about how you rule a company out. I was just looking at companies. For those that don't know, well, a lot of y'all don't know because I didn't put a video up, but I did quit the local job that I was at for a number of reasons. And I didn't put the name of the company out there is because I really don't want to promote for trucking companies on my page. The only trucking company that I promoted for was for Prime. And a lot of people got some good information from my videos. A lot of people maybe didn't. But I don't want to really put information out about a specific company anymore, because I don't want to steer people in a direction and then they get there and not like it, or just different problems that come with for talking about a specific company in your videos. So I'm trying to be more general about it. But the company I was at, it was cool. They talked the walk. I mean, they talked the walk, but the walk the talk part, some things were kind of lost in translation. I didn't too much like the local lifestyle, for one. And two, I didn't feel like the amount of money I made at the end of the week after taxes made sense. So I was working about 14 hours a day, averaging about 13 hours a day. I had a 40-minute commute home, but maybe 25 to 30-minute commute to work. But it was 40 minutes because I worked night shift and I got off in the morning. And I had to take a toll to get back home from Jersey to Philly. And it will always be crowded and crazy getting back home because of the morning rush hour. So I would get home, maybe get 6 hours of sleep if that, get up, take a shower, handle my business. I get to work about 30 minutes early, get all my stuff together, and what I would have to do is wait on the truck with the slip seating situation. I didn't too much like the slip seating situation. It wasn't the fact that I was sharing trucks with other drivers. It was the fact that I would come to work on time, ready to work, and then I would have to wait 30 minutes, an hour. The day I quit, I waited an hour and a half for a truck, and I was just over it, having to wait for trucks and driving, being tired and stuff like that. So I just felt like it wasn't the lifestyle for me, at least with that position. So I decided to just go ahead and turn in the keys. I delivered my last loads with them, and I turned in the keys after I finished that load. I didn't abandon anything. So right now I'm back at square one, where a lot of y'all are at, searching for jobs, and I've been researching many trucking companies, and like I said, I've been going through reviews. I've been trying to find YouTube videos. I've been searching inside of the trucking groups for these companies. Not trying to rely heavily on drivers' reviews and forums, but if you ignore the forums, a lot of the times when you ignore the forums and then you work for that company, sometimes you start to find out that a lot of people that were in those forums were telling the truth. But you don't want to go digging to find negative things, because like they always say, if you go looking for something, you may just find it. So I've been searching for a lot of companies. Y'all saw I did get my doubles and my hazmat, but Philly, the only hazmat company, not hazmat, the only LTL company that's really looking to hire out of my area is Saya, and they have the driver facing cameras, and I'm not too okay with the driver facing cameras. I can deal with the cameras facing outward, but the cameras facing inward, I just don't really agree all too well with that. But like I said before, I'm trying to get back in the groove. I actually like the regional lifestyle, so I did apply to a regional dedicated position that is paying me what I think will work out for now. It is Northeast dedicated regional position, so I will be dealing with the snow, but it's no issue to shut down. I'm not trying to psych myself out about the winter time. The winter time is coming, so I just have to deal with that. But I just want to let y'all know, like, even when you put your time in, or the little bit, I still consider myself new, even though I'm 2 years in. Even when you put your time in, it's still hard to find that company that you're looking for. But if you find it, don't go watching other people's videos searching for reasons why you should dislike your company. If your company is getting you home on time, paying you the money that works for you, and they're treating you good, don't go looking at another person's videos and saying, you know what, my company don't pay by the hour when this and that happens, so I'm going to have to jump ship and work for another company. And also, don't look for what somebody else is looking for in a company and apply it to yourself, because their circumstances are different. And that's what a lot of us have to realize about driving trucks. A lot of people's circumstances are different, and I'm not going to separate myself from the equation, because I do have bad habits of looking at what other people are doing that are around my experience level and wondering whether I'm messing up, or if I'm doing something wrong, or whether I'm settling because this person over here got a job paying 75K and I done picked a job that's paying this. It may not be nothing wrong with that. So try not to compare your journey to other people. Try to stick to your main goals. Try to create short-term and long-term goals and stick to them. And you'll know when you're ready to go. Just when you start getting in that mood where you start feeling like, okay, I don't like this, and you're starting to get negative about your company, maybe they sent you a load that you didn't like, try not to go searching for reasons to quit, and try not to go searching for other companies, because that'll put you in a mindset that have you really negative and down out about something that's not all that bad. So you'll know what you're willing to deal with, what you're willing to sacrifice, and only you know that. And like I said before, just do your research. Don't heavily rely on a big YouTuber being at a company and go there. Just pick and choose what you're willing to sacrifice, and write down a list of what you want in a company, and then go from there. As always, become Grandma Certified by hitting the bell. Join the Grandma family by subscribing. I know this is a rant video that's all over the place, but I just wanted to get out a few messages, and my mind works a million miles per second. So, and I have a million thoughts per second, so it's kind of hard for me to speak, which is why I may stutter, or I may not even get my message across how I thought. So forgive me for the rambling. I just hope that y'all get something out of this video. And one of my biggest fears, one of my second biggest fears, is becoming a job hopper. I don't want to be a job hopper. I want to sit still and gain some traction with a company so that I can actually reap the benefits of being with a company for a long period of time, versus jumping here, starting over at the bottom of the list here, and then jumping there and starting over at the bottom of the list there. So I'm gonna work on giving a company a chance and see where that takes me. But like I said, Become Ground Certified by hitting the bell. Join the Ground Family by subscribing. Ground Chat Party.